addiction to powerful opioid drugs, the first implant of a drug to help end the abuse. Our Jacob Rascone has more in the first of a series of stories this week we're calling Hooked, Fighting America's Addiction to Painkillers.
Spending time with Sarah Wilson, it's hard to believe that for 5 years, this mother of 4 was hooked on painkillers.
I was taking the 10 milligram hydrocodone, about 25 to 30 of them a day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It started with a prescription to relieve back pain after a car accident and wound up nearly destroying her family. But today, thanks to a medication called buprenorphine, Sarah is opioid-free.
I don't think I would be alive if it wasn't for medication. My kids wouldn't have a mom. I think my kids would have said goodbye to me.
Sarah used an oral version of the drug before taking part in a clinical trial for the now approved implant. The implant is inserted into the arm, releasing a steady dose of medication, making it easier to take consistently, not easy to abuse, and most important for Sarah, out of reach of her children.
My kids' safety is paramount.
We're hoping that this is a new opportunity to treat opioid addiction.
Better access to drugs like buprenorphine is the latest front in the war on the nation's opioid epidemic. The drugs bind with receptors in the brain to block both the high and the craving.
You're not giving another medication for the addiction. You're giving the medication to stabilize the person so that they can work their recovery.
Thousands of healthcare providers will be trained to administer the drug, which will cost around $5,000 for 6 months of treatment. New hope for addicts everywhere.
Good job!
This implant is another option, and for some people it may be the only option. It may be the only thing that works.
For the Wilsons, a lifeline to recovery.
I don't get to keep the ball.
Jacob Rascone, NBC News, Jacksonville, Florida.
Kick it?
Yeah. And you can see more of our series this week here on Nightly News. I'll be there and also on MSNBC talking with the U.S. Surgeon General on Wednesday about his aggressive new efforts to change the way doctors prescribe opioids. And when we come back,